Jonathan Smith officially going through his first spring game as the Michigan State head coach. Offense beat the defense 31-24, though, as Dave well knows, you take the scores from spring games and you throw them in the trash. They mean nothing. You evaluate players individually, and there's a lot of evaluation to be done. Whole new group of quarterbacks, bunch of transfers out, transfers in, including Aiden Childs, who came with Jonathan Smith from Oregon State. It is a brand new slate, and that's good news for Michigan State because last year was a bit of a disaster, both on and off the field for this program. With Jonathan Smith, A.D. Allen Haller is hoping for stability and an exciting brand of football that we saw while he was in Corvallis doing a terrific job with Oregon State.
Absolutely. The competition out there and being able to recruit players to come to Corvallis, you know, I've coached there. It's not easy. It's not an easy job.
Spent a month there 1 week?
I spent 24 hours there 1 week. But I, you know, when I look at this Michigan State team, obviously you mentioned a new quarterback. Absolutely. Childs comes in, and they brought a new offensive coordinator in from South Dakota State. So there's going to be an instant continuity there between the quarterback and the coordinator. And he added a couple offensive linemen. So you got the whole group of running backs back. A pretty talented group, in my opinion, coming back from Michigan State. You got 3 of the 5 offensive linemen, where they picked up 1 from the portal. To me, when I look at this team, they lost 2 linebackers to the portal, 2 defensive linemen. That front 7 on defense. I mean, I know they got some good young talent. The portal's still alive right now. But to me, for Michigan State to really make a step forward, I think they will on offense, without a doubt.
Yeah, they're going to have to outscore people.
Yep, because I think defensively, particularly in that front 7 in the Big Ten, against the teams that like to run the ball, that's the group that I would be focused on because they're going to have to come along, and they're going to have to come along in a hurry.
I agree with you. So the expectations in Michigan State, a little bit unknown right now because there are so many question marks. A team that exceeded everyone's expectations in 2023, Northwestern. David Braun maybe should have been National Coach of the Year with what he did with this program a year ago to get them to bowl eligibility after everything that went on before the year. Now the trick is doing it again in year 2.
Yeah, doing it again. And he got a fantastic year out of the quarterback, Ben Bryant, right? So now, to me, it sounds a little bit, just reading and hearing and talking to people, like they're kind of undecided at the quarterback. They got Helinski coming back.
Sully.
They got Sully coming back. You know, they've got to make a decision, in my point. You know, let's make a decision on quarterback and let's move forward because they do have a good group of players coming back. They lost a couple guys that really disappointed me. One went to West Virginia, one went to Notre Dame. They lost some players in the portal. And Northwestern, it's very difficult for them just to go grab players.
Oh, it's almost impossible.
Because of some of the academic requirements. So they're a little bit handcuffed that way from the standpoint. We might lose a guy, but we can't go replace him like some of these other schools, not quite as quick. So, you know, David being there, having his feet on the ground, he knows this team now a lot better than he did a year ago. He knows the strengths of the players. You know, he knows the weaknesses of players. And, boy, just a phenomenal job. It's going to be tough to repeat. It's going to be tough to repeat, but I think they got good people, and the kids believe now that he's the head coach, and we're going to follow him.
I can't just win West Division games, though, now either. You have a divisionless Big Ten, the addition of those 4 other schools, a pretty tough schedule. If they even come close to matching what they did a year ago, it would be yet another feather in David Braun's cap. It's a very young cap, but it's awfully impressive after that first year in Evanston. All right, time for one final break here on Big Ten. Today, we're back with Dave's coaching perspective on the days leading up to the draft and what life inside an NFL team war room is actually like.